Hello, this is Bill McAfee. I'm the president of Empire Title Company in Colorado Springs, Colorado, here to bring you an economic update of our local real estate market, which includes the PPE Pikes Peak Multiple Listing System, mainly Teller, El Paso, parts of Pueblo, parts of Douglas. For those of you that saw Mr. T last month, thank you for all the reviews, and for those of you that are very mean, Mr. T will find you. I'll pity the fool. Anyway, here we go. We're going to do the update. Looking at our Colorado Springs market, we have several things driving our market right now. Interest rates are at about 3.5%. I want to say this, I've been watching the bond market. It has crashed. What that's doing is pushing rates up. For you buyers out there, we're going to give just a little lesson real quick on what's going on in our market. One, rates are down, likely to push up a little bit. Number two, this is the active listings that we have in our market. The one thing, it's around 3,400, but the one thing that I want you to notice is clear back here to 2003, we cannot find a time when it was as low as it is now. Simply what that means is the number of listings is lower as it's been in a decade. Technically, it's about 12-year low, okay? Now, here's our months of inventory. The months of inventory, I take the number of listings that are available, and then I take the last 12 months and average it out and see how many we're selling a month. So this is a leading indicator. This tells me where the market's going to go. Bottom line, if I have 100 units available for sale and we're selling 10 a month, I take 100 divided by 10, that's 10 months of inventory. In our MLS, 6 months, which is this right there, 6 months would be normal. We're at about 4.18 months, okay? So the bottom line, what that means, we're about 2 months under supply as far as inventory goes. And remember, the actual number of listings is at basically a 10 to 12-year low. Now, months of inventory, the only reason I want to show you this slide, I'm not going to spend a ton of time on it. Once you hit above 750,000, we are way above the normal inventory levels, twice as much as we would normally be here. That's about 4 to 5 times as much on the $1 million plus homes. What that says, in those price ranges, you're going to have to be priced very aggressive. The property's going to have to be in immaculate condition. Once you sit down here to the 250 and below, our inventory is so low in that sellers can start pushing their prices a little bit. But I caution you sellers, if you push them too much, you know, if in that price range you're $5,000 overpriced, you may not get a showing. Work with your professional real estate agent to find a price that works, that you'll still get the showings. But that 250 and below, definitely turning toward a seller's market. Buyers in that market, I'm telling you, there's inventory not there. You got the chance of interest rates going up on you. So if you're in the market to buy, now's the time to buy. Looking at our number of sales per month, if you notice here, we're running at about 814 units a month on a 12-month running average. The last time that we were pushing that many units was in 2007, and then you go clear back over here to 2003. So we're moving homes that we did in 2003 and 2007. So we're moving some big units through. Okay, this is a percentage of active listings. The only reason this slide is important to you, we're at 24%. In other words, basically if we had 100 units available, we're selling 24 every month, 24%. 15 would be normal. So here's where the normal is. This is the pace at which units are selling. Now, granted, it's more in the lower end, but you buyers in that lower end, we're seeing multiple offers. We're seeing things go under contract in hours. So when you go to make offers on these properties, you're going to want to be real, you're going to want to be in the market, or you're going to lose it. Sales price on a 12-month average. Right now, if you look at our sales price, it's comparable to where we were in 2008 and in 2005. The sales price that we're running on this, I believe on average, we're about $232,000. And then the median sales price, if you look at it, actually the median sales price, if you compare that, we're back to 08 and 06 prices. So if you look where we are right here, that's the only time in history that the prices have been higher than where they are. So again, for you buyers in the market, you know, with the rates going up, with the lack of inventory, with the lack of listings, if you're going to buy, you got to get serious, and you got to get it, and you got to make a decent offer. Sellers in the low range, you can push your price a little bit. Again, I caution you, get with a real estate agent to help you navigate this market. The only important thing about this slide is we're now about 31% of the sales are selling above 250,000. About 69% are selling below. So the majority of homes still are selling below 250. I'm going to go on to the very last slide here. If you notice, and this is comparing January through April of this year to January through April of last year. Amazing. Average prices are up 8.1. That's all due to lack of supply and demand is increasing. The interest rates are prompting buyers to go. The median price is up 13.7%. Residential units sold is up 25% from where we were. Now what makes that stand amazing is the inventory levels and the number of listings are both down. So what that means, we're selling a higher number of units with less units available for sale, and the demand is outpacing the supply, especially in the low end. Foreclosures, good news, foreclosures are down about 37%. And believe it or not, those have been going down every year since 2009, okay? Interest rates are still at historic lows, but I caution you to pay attention. Buyers in the market, we're seeing rates go up a little bit. And you know what, sellers, you need to be worried about that too, especially in the low-end market, because as that interest rate goes up, that knocks buyers out if they're just on the bubble for qualifying. So sellers, don't get cocky on me, because a big jump in interest rates will pull people out of the market, okay? So anyway, this is Bill McAfee. I am with Empire Title in Colorado Springs. Thank you for your time. I hope you find this useful.